Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from Punish the Trap. So if you want to check out Punish the Trap's channel, I will leave it in the description down below. Go click on it, go subscribe if you like his content. So let's get into the video. So the first attack is going to be coming in from PTH from SUP. This guy is 191 million might. Keep in mind, these are some more closed kingdoms. These are not in the open kingdoms. I think they're either a closed kingdom or a semi-closed kingdom, so the people attacking him today will be lower than you are used to in my videos, because most of my traps are all in open kingdoms, where these are going to be closed kingdom attackers, so they won't be as strong, so you can have a weaker trap for that. So again, Punisher does have a 74 mil might C22 solo trap. It's quite good for the kingdoms he's in, obviously. So again, if you guys want to submit your own clips, you can actually add me online and send me a YouTube video, and I can showcase you in a video. So if you want to be showcased in one of these videos, just add me online. It will be in the description down below. It is Predatorxvx. Send me a link to the YouTube video and I can help you get on one of my videos and maybe shout out your channel like I am doing for Punisher today. So anyways, so Punisher did take another attack. It looks like one of his guildmates, Queen, is actually getting hit as well. It looks like they capped a leader from one of these guys over here, and they are going to be getting rallied. So it looks like C1 is going to be the rally leader here. I think they're a little bit strong though. We'll find out though. So Queen is going to be going for it. I think Queen might actually try to take a rally. I know Punisher does take some rallies in this video, so stay tuned for those as well. But it looks like Queen's going to be the first one. It looks like one of his guildmates, Queen 888, is going to try and take the rally. But what he's doing right now is faking Fury. He's getting Queen to start a Dark Nest, joining the Dark Nest, then pulling back. So he's not technically in Fury. It's kind of to get them to try and solo attack him or something like that. That's one way to get people to solo attack you. You fake Fury, and then they think you're in Fury and they go for it. So it looks like Queen's going to be coming in, or it's where it's called. The rally is coming in on Queen right now. So let's see how she does against this rally. They're asking how much was coming, but it looks like she ended up burning. So rip to Queen. Can we get a rip down in the chat? So hopefully Queen can rebuild from that. Again, rallies are really hard to take on small might traps. If you're not a C25, you usually don't have the base stats to take these bigger attacks that have 700k plus tier 4 in them. It's just a little bit too much for your castle to take. But it looks like our trap here today, Punisher, will be trying to take some rallies as well. So they're currently pulling back all their troops, and I think they're going to be starting a rally on him. Because again, I think they think he is in Fury as well, because he did the fake Fury test, so he's going to get out of there, make a little room. There's about 16 seconds left on the rally there. We'll see what they're actually sending though. Let's see, the last person's coming in right now. The rally should be walking right about now. Here it is. Let's see. It's 768,000. It is only mixed troops though. It's not a blast. There's a lot of tier 3 in there, and I don't even think the leader is in there, so they're pretty much just giving them some free KVK points. Because keep in mind, this is during KVK, so every single attack or every single troop he kills will be some free points. So revenge taken. So he got the revenge on the guild, was able to take out 700k of their troops. So it did get a little bit of revenge for Queen there, who ended up losing quite a bit of troops on their rally. Yeah, he got 0 reds, only 100k, but it was only a it was a mixed attack. There was tier 4 in there, but there's a lot of tier 3, no leader, so it was pretty much them just giving him some free kills, because 114k injured is literally nothing. So he was sitting, it looks like, infantry, so just hit his tier 2 there. So yeah, so it was pretty good take by Punisher. We'll take a look and see how many solo points he now has. He has 12 million points now, which is pretty decent for a closed kingdom, because keep in mind, in closed kingdoms, there's less tier 4, less tier 5. There's a lot more tier 3 players out there, so getting points for KVK is a little bit more difficult than, let's say, an open kingdom where everyone's hitting you at tier 4, tier 5, and the points are much higher. So he's just doing some farming here, faking, hoping this guy will actually hit him. It looks like CN Sunday is the one coming in there. Not sure what's taking them so long. I'm not sure if they're like a Chinese guild, but every time I get hit by a Chinese guild, it takes them like 20 minutes to set up a solo attack. So they'll port next to me, and like I'm kind of exaggerating on the 20 minutes, but it's literally 5 or 10 minutes later the solo attack will come in. So it's like, okay, I'm ready for you. Maybe they're just trying to lull you to sleep, because if they go too quickly, you're like, oh, maybe the trap knows I'm coming in. So yeah, 2,000 years later, he's still waiting for this guy to try and solo attack him. It's like, what is he doing? Is he setting a rally? Is he setting a solo attack? Oh, here finally comes the solo attack. It's a cav one with no fodder. So he spent 5 minutes setting up a solo attack with cav and no fodder there. So, anyway, so gave him plenty of times to what's called get ready there. Was able to full counter him. Took pretty much no losses on that. So it was 140k injured from that cav blast. He was able to get the counter off. Again, this is kind of the better thing about being like a C22 trap rather than a C18 trap, which some of my traps are, because if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll see that my C18 trap does have a problem with cav blasts, just because I cannot switch my Phalanx on the C18 trap, where you unlock Phalanx swap at C20, so you can actually swap and actually counter them. And it's actually a good thing, because this guy had a decent cav set, almost full mythic, just missing the helm and the boots there. It's kind of weird having a gold B helm and only a purple, what's called, gargantuan belt there. That's interesting. I maybe used it more on his like drums and stuff like that. But yeah, usually you don't see the gold B helm and the purple gargantuan belt. Usually it's the other way around. But again, the guy had full mythic otherwise, so he's probably getting close to 600% blast on that stuff. Just looking at what he has, because thinking where some of my accounts are. So it's actually a pretty decent cav blast, and if he couldn't switch the Phalanx and the guy has counter research, that actually could have hurt quite a bit. Based on what he had. He did send tier 2, tier 4, so it wasn't a full tier 4 blast or tier 4, tier 5, but with that gear, it's actually pretty good going against someone who's like 70 mil nowadays. Obviously, back in the day, it was so much easier, because I don't know if you remember some of my old videos where I was taking full rallies, like literally full rallies on my 70 mil account. Yeah, so those are actually my most watched videos ever. One was, yeah, I literally took a full rally solo on my 70 mil might account, which was hilarious. But yeah, but that was back in the day when you could do that. That is not viable nowadays at all, so unfortunately. But anyways, we're going to be taking another rally from this guild. Looks like they're not filling too much on this either, so, and this guy's not as good of a rally lead as the previous guy who hit him, but there is quite a bit of tier 4 and tier 5 in this one. Much better than the previous rally that hit him, which was mostly tier 3. This one's mostly tier 4 with some tier 5 infantry in there, so this could be a little bit harder. There is no leader deployed, though. Apparently they don't like sending leaders with rallies in these kingdoms for whatever reason, because obviously the leader would make you do so much more damage than not having a leader, but he's gonna port away. Let's see how much damage was actually taken, but no, he did not burn at all, so that's good. It was good not to see the burn. Unfortunately, there was a walk back on this, but yeah, you can see there's a one person walk back, so I was thinking like, oh, it's really slow walking back, so that might be the siege, but it wasn't siege. It was tier 5 that actually walked back, because I don't even know if the guy sent siege. 17,000 was walking back, unfortunately, but it was still a 26 mil might drop on their end, and he took 0 losses, so that's obviously worth it every single day of the week. It's pretty much taking a double solo or double leaderless tier 4, tier 5 solo. So let's see what they sent. It was, well, it was mix, or sort of mix. It was like range infantry. There wasn't really much cav in there. The guy has chronicler and stuff. I don't know. the leader's not sending the best heroes for that, but I guess I don't know why you'd send chronicler in your mixed blast, considering it's literally doing nothing for you. But maybe he thinks he needs to have chronicler in there for the counter boost. Again, like I said, this is a newer kingdom. People don't know the game as much as like normal people in open kingdoms who've been playing quite a while and basically know everything about the game, and it's much harder to actually trap in them. With these new kingdoms, people do mess up. They send leaderless rallies, they send rallies with the wrong heroes and all that stuff, and yeah, it's kind of how it goes. So again, if you guys want to build a new trap in one of these new kingdoms, it does work quite well. Again, it's obviously expensive to build a new trap, because you got to build the trap and the troops and all that in a new kingdom, and you can't gift your accounts or anything nowadays. It used to be so much easier to build a new kingdom or new new account, because you would have a bunch of like gems from one of your bigger accounts. You could always gift your smaller account, and then you could build troops with that. Nowadays, it's not really an option. You kind of got to spend money to build a trap nowadays, where before I was, well, I mean, to be fair, I did start off free to play and build a complete trap completely free to play, but it does take a while. So so he does have 3 leaders. I think he's going to give them back, because they're going to give him a 600 mil gold ransom, 630 mil gold. So we'll see if they actually pay that or not, because that's quite a big ransom for these smaller accounts or newer accounts. So and I really don't know what what's called Punish is going to use that 600 mil gold for. Maybe you can trade it for gems or something like that, because as a solo trap, you don't really need 600 mil gold. You're not building tier 4 or anything like that. But he did end up getting first in his what's called group, so shout out to Punish for that. Again, if you guys want to submit your clips, add me online, and that will be the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.